Hello, beautiful world. Today I'm going to talk about what I did this week. So let's get started. Alright, this one is the first book from this week. English title was Daily Ritual How Artists Work. Like, what do you imagine when you heard of genius? Like Einstein, who do you think about the genius when you heard of that word? Uh, I choose Einstein, of course, because I put a poster on my front door. Then this book is talking about their daily life, what they do in the daily life. Then there's a lot of like how to say daily work they do every day, but almost all of genius is wake up early, then starting their work. But sometimes some genius is not good at waking up early. For example, the philosopher Rene Descartes. Sorry, I forgot the pronunciation. Let me check. Where is it? Yeah, Rene Descartes, the philosopher. I think it's he's from France. Then he always wake up at afternoon. Then before noon, he's always on the bed and then thinking about the philosophy. But after he famous, he just invited by queens. Then he have to wake up early. So his life is extremely changed. Then because of that stress, he was sick after 1 month. Then he died after 1 week. So for the genius, the daily life is really important for them. So if you know about their work, their daily work, please check these books. Okay, the next one is Japanese kind of manga comic book. This Shigeru Mizuki is really famous comic book artist in Japan. So he is writing about this kind of Japanese monster called yokai. So yokai is not same as ghost. Yokai is like how to say that? We believe every object like this chair and then clothes lives God like in the air as well. Then this kind of God is sometimes trick us. Then that God falling into the human level is called yokai. Then he's drawing about these Japanese yokai. So if you want to know about more deeply in culture, Japanese culture, please check this yokai's book. Then the next one is from National Geographic. The title is Invisible Peoples. Like this book is featuring about the minority ethnic tribe. So I was very impressed by their work, National Geographic, because to take this picture, they go to really, how to say, it's really hard to reach by public transportation, I guess. Like they use the car and then just walk it. And even if the place is really like a high place, they have to train to take the picture. Then also they need to translate their language sometimes. And yeah, I really impressed this book. There's like around 10 to 20 tribes in these books. If you know about uh, like a minority tribe or ethnics, please check this out as well. And the next one is called Ceiling Art Museum. What do you remind when you heard of ceiling? Ceiling. So this is only featuring about Japanese ceiling, Japanese art museum. Then I guess the art museum in Japan is really sophisticated. Then the sophisticated art museum is always big and far from the center, not in Tokyo. Sometimes there is in Tokyo, but it's always out of Tokyo. The one of famous ceiling in Japan is in the temple we called Toshogu. At the ceiling, there's a big picture of dragon. Then when we make the noise, the ceiling is like a sound of dragon voice. That's the famous ceiling in Japan. And if you want to know about more ceiling in Japan, check this out. And the next one from this week, this is the continuing of the previous one. The title of this magazine is Design of how to say, if I can translate to English, this title is Drawer of Design. Then this is featuring about paper, especially in Japan. Then this paper is talking, this book is talking about how the Japanese paper is made and also the overseas paper as well. Then which part of Japanese paper is created by the material. Like and also in recent era we can access to the history of Japanese paper we call washi, which means Japanese paper. Then if we want to know print by the Japanese paper, there's a trick to print it by them. So this book also cited every Japanese paper company. Then when I access to the website, I just request to them to the sample of Japanese paper. So after I finishing to taking this video, I will check this Japanese paper. Then I will let you know. The last one from today is 20th Century Editorial Odyssey. So this is really good. Like, what do you think about like a most famous magazine in 20th century? I have no idea about that, but this book is starting from Whole Earth Catalog, WEC, WEC, I guess. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. WEC, Whole Earth Catalog. This is about hippie culture. Then at the beginning of 20th century, it is really famous, but I haven't heard about it until I read this book. But this book is inspiring to other magazine and also like a famous CEO as well. Then after whole Earth catalog, there's a lot of magazine coming out. For example, in UK there's a punk magazine. Punk magazine is showing about the rock culture in UK. Like really famous one is they just cutting out the magazine and then put it in the one page. Like this is the remake design. That's really punk and it's kind of I forgot the word. The word is not the punk. Anyway, there is a starting from the whole Earth catalog, and there is the UK's punk magazine, and there's a lot of famous magazine in here, and I haven't seen before until I read this book. So if you have chance, I think this has also English books. So please check 20th Century Editorial Odyssey if you have chance. Alright, that sixth book is from this week. And I think I couldn't read more deeply about the book because when I start this video, I think I have to read many books and quantum is really important and then quality is not important. That's my opinion to take this video, but what do you think about it? Please let me know about it in the comments. I read a book in a week. I read 6 book, but like 3 is enough or you need to read more. Please let me know in the comment as well. So until next week.